Yo, what up? What's poppin'? Back at it again with another video for y'all on this Thursday morning. But first and foremost, Grand Rising. We're almost at the end of the week. Today is Friday Eve, and I was just wanting to chat with y'all. I just wanted to do another story time video with y'all this morning. But this is a story time of the stuff that I've done, that I started doing, yeah, around the age limit. So here's another story time video of mine because, like I told y'all before content creating and before I wanted to rap, I wanted to be a football player. I was also interested into being like an actor, being a martial arts movie star, but I just wanted to, yeah, do another story time video with y'all. So I started playing football when I was 12. I started taking karate when I was 13, and I started rapping when I was 18. So yes, yeah, but before rap, before content creating, I wanted to be a football player. There would be times where I would be in the living room, in the house, pretending like I was like a football player, running around and stuff, acting all hyper. This is when I was like a little boy. I would act all hyper, and like when it came down to video games, I had just about a lot. Well, I wouldn't say like all of the sport video games, but I had like a lot of sport video games, and I still play sport video games to this day. Even though I don't play football anymore, even though I haven't played it since my junior year of high school. I mean, I was thinking like if I got the chance, if I got the opportunity, I could probably maybe try out for a semi-pro football team, maybe play semi-pro football for a little bit. But to this day, I still play Madden, and as a matter of fact, tonight is actually the start of the NFL preseason, but I still play Madden. I played football for 6 years, and y'all know the story. When I played football back in high school, back in 2013, JV football, I was the starting offensive guard and the starting offensive tackle from my JV football team, and I was also one of the team captains. We won the conference championship, and I myself won trophy for most improved players. So I made some milestones when I played football. I made some accomplishments, and if I would have took football seriously, I probably would have had a chance at going pro. But if I get the opportunity, I might play semi-pro football for a little bit. But yeah, I started playing football when I was 12. Like, I played it for like a total of 6 years because when I played football at the varsity level in high school, my junior year, I didn't have a starting position, but I did have like a spot on special teams, and we ended up losing. We lost in the second round of the playoffs, and after we lost in the second round of the playoffs, I made my decision that I was done with football. And yes, with martial arts, with karate, I started taking karate at the age of 13. So, yeah, I became interested in martial arts. My dad was a third degree black belt in Taekwondo, God rest his soul, RIP. And that's how I became interested. Growing up as a kid, I grew up watching all of the martial art films, watching all of the Bruce Lee movies, watching all of the Chuck Norris movies, watching all of the Van Damme movies, like the Kickboxer, Blood Sport. Like I grew up watching all of that as a kid. That's a part of my childhood. Yeah, I grew up watching all of those movies. Jim Kelly, The Tattoo Connection, aka Black Belt Jones too. Yeah, and just yeah, and just like yeah, and just like Jim Kelly, he was in the movie Enter the Dragon with Bruce Lee. And that was pretty much Jim Kelly's introduction to Hollywood, being in a movie alongside Bruce Lee, Enter the Dragon. But yeah, yeah, that's pretty much how I became interested in martial arts. But yeah, I started taking karate at the age of 13, and I had got my black belt when I was 20. So yeah, I've been in martial arts for like a total of 8 years. I started training in Shotokan karate, and I got my black belt when I was 20. And I competed in tournaments when it came down to competing in katas and stuff, and like competing in sparring, I would always rank pretty high because the first tournament that I competed in, I came in third place for kata, but I came in fourth place for sparring. But when I competed I think it was like my next tournament, I had came in first place for kata, but I didn't like compete in sparring at the time. But yeah, that's pretty much the story time of, being in martial arts. And martial arts, karate, it never left me. It's something that never leaves you. As soon as you become a black belt, it pretty much sticks with you. When you be in it for like enough years, it stuck with me and never left me. But yeah. And yeah, like with the rapping part, I started rapping when I was 18 because after the football season was over my junior year, we lost in the second round of the playoffs. After the football season was over, I made my official decision. I made my decision that I was done with football and I had to figure out what it was that I wanted to do. What first came to mind was becoming a martial arts instructor, and becoming a rapper was just gonna be like a backup plan. But once I started to freestyle rap off the top, yeah, like rapping, it pretty much like became a goal of mine. It became a goal of mine and it became a dream of mine once I started to freestyle rap off the top. That's all I wanted to do. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do was just rap. Once I started freestyle rapping, becoming a martial arts instructor wasn't really, like it didn't really like become a goal of mine anymore, but it was still a goal for me to become a black belt because when I was in high school, senior year, at the time I was a brown belt. I was a third degree brown belt, but yeah, I still rap. I still have a passion for music, but it's just the rap game is so oversaturated. In this day and age, as an up and coming artist, as an independent artist that's on the come up, you gotta do more than just rap. That's why I do content. That's why I'm also a content creator because the rap game is just so oversaturated. But yeah, that's a story time of mine of all the stuff that I've done before I wanted to do content creating and music, but just another story time. Don't forget, like, subscribe, hit the notification bell on my channel, comment, share, like the video. Love y'all.